Hello.
Hey, everybody in Facebook land. You're with the Free Lunch Comic News. This is what we would call the cold open, right? The recording equipment is not on yet.
Yes, it's not.
But you've got Mark, Tim, and myself, Matt, here. We're going to go over some comic news with you guys today.
Yep, today we got the comic news. We got a convention report, as always. We got the top 10 comic books for the month of whatever. November?
November? It might be July or August. Let's see what it says here. This is riveting programming, by the way.
That's how we're doing this on this.
Hello. Oh, Ange is here. Ed is here.
Hey,
hello, friends.
The usual suspects.
This is for August 2017.
Ah, there you
go. So we'll get to that.
Yep, we'll get to that. And then we have our picks from this week's preview book for books that will be coming out in December.
Give us a minute, Chris. Give us a minute. It'll start. This is behind the curtain. We're letting you know what's happening.
And then, as always, we'll end the show with the free lunch menu, where Matt shamelessly plugs everything going on at the Free Lunch Studios.
Yes. All right, hit it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Let me get my weird drink here.
People are already commenting on things. Ange has already hit us with something.
Ange has got us on mute. Hey, Dante.
Got us on mute. How are you going to listen?
She's listening to us, so they can't hear us. Oh, there's Jay. Jay's thrilled that Tim is here. Yep. So the numbers are jumping up. Tim, I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Happy to be here.
All right, let's light the candle.
Where's my check?
You're an intern. You don't get checks.
Where's my glasses? There they are. Don't let me forget those.
Lord.
Here we go. Hit it. False start.
Try to record first.
That's a first. Stay tuned, people. Stick with us. It's going to start. We promise.
It's Free Lunch Comic News, back after a little bit of a hiatus for the long break we took. It was like a week, but we took a break for New York Comic Con. What are you talking about?
We're not getting any sound over here. No music came out over there.
What are you talking about? Why are you distressing me like that?
I know. Are we going to keep going, or? There it is. It's there.
It just wasn't turned up a lot because we're talking.
No, but it wasn't. It didn't play before either.
Okay, if you say so.
I do. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that.
Man,
just going through some. It's been a little while because the New York Comic Con and.
I know what's going on. You're the one that's distracted me. All right, here we go. We good now?
You're gonna blame me. There's Rob and Des. Hey, guys.
Is he watching us in the other room?
Might be. It's the Free Lunch Comic News, back after a hiatus for New York City Comic Con. We're here and we're back.
Tim's back
all
too.
All your stuff and information you're going to need.
Tim's here
to get you through the comic book world that is comic books. Yes. That made sense.
Yes, it was awesome. It was a beautiful thing.
So how's everyone doing? Everyone revived and recuperated from New York City Comic Con? I know, Matt, you went to the NYCC.
It was a crazy week. We had the New York Comic Con and then we had the 24-hour comic challenge right after that.
Oof.
That's a tough couple days. Tim participated in his first 24-hour challenge.
I did.
Yeah, I saw your pre-24-hour Facebook Live. We were telling people tips and things.
Oh, right, yeah. I was like, I don't even remember. Yeah, those 4 days are like a blur. But yeah, I try to give as many tips as possible before going into that.
My tip was not get involved.
It's fun, but it's difficult.
Yes. I don't know if I'd be able to. I wouldn't be able to sit through 24 hours.
It was weird.
I'm too old for that.
The strangest thing that happened this year,
as the kids would say,
we had people quitting at like 4 or 5 in the morning, but they wouldn't leave. That's tough. That's tough because then you have idle hands. You got people like not working on the project itself.
Oh, is it all one book? Like one?
No,
big thing?
they're doing their own.
Oh,
everybody does their own. So
what do you do if why would you do all that work and just stop?
Yeah.
I would say the window from like 3 till 6 is probably the hardest part of the entire challenge.
Sun coming up and all that.
Yeah, you're really
transitioning from being in that hey, it's nighttime, I'm enjoying it, I'm up all night, and then the sun's coming up.
Well, once the sun comes up,
I've been up for a long time.
That's actually a pretty easy part. Once
the sun comes back up, you're kind of back in it.
Well, once it comes back up, I'm saying, but that transition from darkness to light again,
it gets really tough.
Once it's been dark for a long time. Is when you're like, oh my god, I hate this.
Yep. That is very true. It's all in the planning. The more you plan, the better off you're going to be.
Yeah. I did get a lot of shows in. I watched a bunch of shows that I've been meaning to watch for a long time.
Oh, you didn't actually do a book? You just watched...
No, I did.
He worked on a book.
I worked constantly, but I was also...
watching stuff on that.
Yeah,
See,
I finished the first season of Atlanta. It was good. You should check it.
See, if I were to do something like that, I wouldn't be able to watch anything.
No, you're more listening to stuff. Yeah. You're not really watching anything.
Yeah, pretty much anything that actually needed attention.
Yeah, you don't want anything you need to look at.
Yeah. If you want to succeed, you don't want to be looking at any screens.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that was great. A little recap of.
Oh yeah, just a quick little recap. Yep.
How many people actually were involved, and when is that coming out? The 24-hour book.
My 24-hour book is going to be done by for the November Cliff show.
Oh, still waiting on the 5-hour one to come.
That'll come out in January.
Is it really coming out?
Because we're doing it again. We're going to do it again, and we're going to release the book.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
my
me
first
too.
Published book.
Yes. But
doing that.
Yeah, so November, big plans for the November Plainville show.
No, well, I'll be there, so it'll be fun.
Good.
And maybe this year we'll actually be able to do the actual video thing we wanted to do last year, but I wasn't able to because I actually had to be a part of it.
Oh, for January, you mean?
For the 5-hour thing.
Oh yeah, for the shuffle, the next year's shuffle.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start raking people for the next competition, and then that'll alleviate any pressure from you.
Yes, because I couldn't actually do both.
No. Who else jumped in? I think Shay jumped in too to save me.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but she did great. Both of you guys did really good.
Thanks. I got second. Chris lost.
Oh wow. And there goes our viewer. He just left.
The damn dragons, Chris. The damn dragons.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break.
We'll take a quick break.
And we'll come back with our picks.
The comic news.
Our picks for...
No, comic news first.
The comic news, right.
Yes.
Okay, yep.
Yes, it's been so long, but I forgot how the show goes.
I forgot yesterday, so it's all right.
Well, there you go. Anyways, it's the free lunch. Comic news.
Woo!
It's back in just a bit.
So I see Rob the Leprechaun is down there. Hey guys, how are you? Glad you're tuning in. Right now we're playing a promo for, what are we doing, the Monday Night Jam?
Monday Night Jam.
So every Monday night, the Free Lunch Studios opens its doors from 5 to 6 for kids.
We hope you like jamming too.
This week we drew fantasy
Jama.
animals, like anthropomorphic characters that were wearing like armor and stuff. So that was kind of fun. And then
you see the new creatures in the Last Jedi trailer?
Yes, the cute little thing.
Well, the porg, but also the crystal foxes.
I only saw the little furry bowling pins.
It's like Kyber fox. That's what they call it.
Yeah,
I've heard of
made
that.
Out of like crystal.
Made out of kyber crystals that they make this light.
They're alive?
Yes.
With the Force. Midichlorians.
And that was in the movie? That's in the preview?
They show in the trailer a fox that's like...
A crystal fox. Yeah. A living... Oh, that's weird. Spoiler alert.
I don't know.
It's crystal.
That's all.
So the...
oh, it's FQ.
And I think you're spelling crystal wrong.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
You do it at the end.
Crystal is actually a character from a game that is a fox.
So and then we do the Monday Night Jam for Adults, which has been a long-running program that we start at...
We're going down a rabbit hole.
We're going down a deep
We
rabbit
really
hole.
are.
Furry rabbit hole.
Furry rabbit hole.
So from Monday from 6 to 8:30 every week, people just come in and draw with us. We had a couple new faces this week. It was very everybody was working really hard.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. But
How's that defined? There's no screenshot anyone took.
I don't know. It's like a screenshot of this thing. There's like a huge shot of it. It's like a big thing.
They're Star Warsing out here during the promo. Stay focused here.
I want to show you because I saw it and like I thought of you and I was like,
I can watch the preview later. Did you guys watch this Star Wars preview for The Last
so much easier to do that way.
Jedi?
This is
Good stuff.
This is really annoying me.
Ridiculous.
And then I actually saw the preview for...
Black Panther.
You're going to watch the preview now?
We'll
I'm
skip
gonna-
to
We are falling off the rails here, my
Oh,
man. We've got
relax. We got a
people
whole
watching
trailer.
us, and we're going to
We
watch
got a whole
something
trailer
else.
going on here. We got a whole video going on. It's fine.
I apologize
Oh, there it is.
to our viewers. Oh, wow, that was cool. I saw it. I saw the thing, everybody. Those look like fists. Did you see that?
Yes.
On the AT walkers?
They're
Are they going to
gorilla
stand
walkers.
up? They're going to stand up.
They're gorilla walkers.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Cool.
Excuse me.
There,
So,
look at that thing.
You could be the
That's
first
cool.
person to post a screenshot of that.
Yeah. Because no one else has done it for some reason.
So then there's a Star Wars preview out, apparently.
The Last Jedi, a new trailer came out. Came out actually during Monday Night Football about
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
They made a whole thing of it.
Thanks for like paying attention to the world, man. Jeez, you know.
I'm paying attention to some things.
All right, let's do our news.
Oh, we're doing the news?
Yes.
Watch these guys watch previews.
Hey, that's our podcast. Shut up. That's our other show.
Who's going first? Are we working our way down?
We'll go this way.
So I'll go first? Okay.
I have the DC stuff there.
You're doing the DC news. You're gonna talk about that one book. It's right
You can
here.
have it. He needs
Oh,
to
am I just talking about the book?
Yeah,
itself?
yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's hit it.
Free Lunch Comic News back after that thrilling promo for the Monday Night Jam.
Yeah, my favorite
over at
night
Free
of the
Lunch
week.
Studios. It's like saying you have a favorite child, isn't it?
I know it is tough. That's a lie. I love
Yeah,
all the nights.
yeah.
It's true.
You have a lot of stuff going on over there at the Free Lunch Studios.
It's
but
true.
now it's time for the comic news, where we tell you everything you need to know going on in the comic world.
Hit it.
Take it away, Matthew.
Well, I'm going to start off with my one bite here. Archie Comics continues to diversify their line. You know, they've got their traditional Archie books,
Yes.
and then they have their Riverdale associated content, and then they got the rights to these Marvel reprints, which I love, and I know you're a big fan of now
I am
too.
a huge fan of them.
Now they have this Dark Circle line, and it's got a book, Mighty Crusaders, which is being solicited for a December release, which is a superhero book. But that's not even what I'm going to talk about. I'm actually talking about Cosmo #1. This is a new ongoing series, Space Aces. Cosmo is a Martian with the skills of a warrior and the heart of gold. He's the leader of his Mars unit, MARS unit, that explores the solar system. What was meant to be a routine scouting mission turns into a much larger adventure. Cosmo and his friends stumble upon a panicked human, and they encounter some ferocious foes. Very cute, cartoony style. I think this is going to complement their line in a really big way. This is not due to be released until 2018, but it just looks really exciting. Bold colors, almost it looks like chibi-esque proportions. So I'm really digging the stuff that Archie is putting out right now. They're just continuing to push and push and push, you know, between the Sabrina mature reader stuff, the Marvel Digests. I have a couple
Which
people
they
getting...
just announced in this preview, the newest digest.
Yeah, the X-Men
X-Men.
X-Men Digest is going to be coming out in December, and you actually found out with at the conclusion of your Thor trade. It's the last I think at the end of every one of those digests,
It tells you what
they're going to tell you what the next subject matter is going to be, which is
So you
pretty
can show
awesome.
the
And
folks
we'll
watching
watch
on
the
the old,
Facebook feed, people.
Facebook
It's
Live
that
there, you can see
classic cover of the new X-Men team. Such fun stuff.
Yeah.
So that's my big comic news contribution. Cosmo #1 from Archie, and I just once again, I'm really impressed with how they continue to kind of push the envelope. So Tim, what do you got for us from DC?
Well, DC has a new superhero group coming out called the Immortal Men. It looks really interesting. I have a little description here. The End of Forever, Part 1. There's a secret history to the DC universe of heroes who have protected humanity from the shadows since the dawn of time, and who can live forever. Hence the immortal part. Enter the Immortal Men. The team, headed by the Immortal Man, has waged a secret war against the House of Conquest for countless years, but Conquest has dealt a devastating blow. When their base of operations, known as the Campus, is savagely attacked, the Immortal Men must seek out their last hope, an emerging metahuman known as Caden Park. Caden's emerging powers may be able to ensure the Immortal Men's survival, but will Conquest get to him first? It looks really cool, and I think they have new heroes and stuff.
Yeah, it does. It does look like new heroes. And take a look at this, Tim. There's a graphic here of how the front cover is going to fold out.
This is in the previews book that just came out for December.
Yeah, the orders are going to be due tomorrow, kids. So if you're going to turn in your orders, but it's going to have the cover is going to exist on the front and back, and then the front cover is going to fold up and down outward to continue that artwork. Which is, look at how crazy that is.
It's really nice artwork.
Well, it's Jim Lee's.
Yeah.
Is it Jim Lee doing that too?
I would assume.
Yeah,
since he did
it's him. Yeah. It's really cool stuff. Leave it to Jim Lee to do a massive gatefold cover.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
So that's coming out when, Tim? That's for December, right?
December-ish, I think, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. A lot of interesting looking characters. And I know that you had an eyeball on that too.
I did. Well, DC's doing this whole thing, and they're calling it the new age of DC heroes, where they're introducing new characters.
And they all have that
Oh,
storyline thing.
and they all have it.
And it looks like a bunch of their new stuff has that flap that we were talking
Yeah,
about.
that gate gap.
Look at that. Dan Abnett is writing with John Romita Jr. Silencer. Oh, jeez. Okay. Nice. Good job, Tim.
Yeah.
And some good news there, kid.
Good news, kid.
Hey.
Way to go.
Good story.
So, in the world of Marvel, the biggest Spider-Man and Deadpool story ever arrives in July 2018.
There's the Deadpool. You said there wasn't any Deadpool stuff.
Not in the pics.
Oh, my God.
You didn't say it. I couldn't do it in the whole thing.
Who's this Deadpool guy?
Who's Deadpool guy? He needs some promotion.
I should check this out.
One of Marvel Comics' more unique pairings is undoubtedly the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and the Merc-with-a-Mouth Deadpool. The duo finds itself at odds in Spider-Man Deadpool's opening arc for Marvel Legacy, and the solicitation for the January issue teases the arrival in July of the hero's biggest story of all time. January's Spider-Man Deadpool number 26 is the fourth part of Spider-Man vs. Deadpool and acts as an interlude in which the story jumps to the future, with both heroes are in their 80s and living in a nursing home.
Oh, my God.
The prospect of Spider-Man and Deadpool still together in their twilight years has all the makings of a chaotic living situation. The promise of the biggest Spider-Man and Deadpool story of all time is sure to raise some eyebrows. Some possible outcomes of the rivalry could be a dissolution of their working relationship or the addition of a new dynamic that makes them more united than ever. With this being comics, the death of one of the characters can never be dismissed, although it occurring during a team-up comic instead of one of their solo series seems unlikely. So stay tuned for that in July. With a preview for it in January.
So there's a preview for it in January,
yes.
And the series starts in July?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
All right, so there's your three news bites from three big companies this time.
Yes, it's a lot of stuff going on out there in the comic world. There's more news, which we'll talk about later on in the picks. You'll see some new stuff from new books coming out as well.
We've got Christine, who is the host for the Horror News Network, watching on the live feed, and she said, "Grumpy old men for Marvel."
Yes.
Yeah, that's their new demographic.
Martin Landau and Jack Lemmon.
That's the odd
star
couple.
as
Isn't that the
Deadpool
odd
and
couple?
Spider-Man.
Isn't
Yes.
that the odd couple?
It is the odd couple. So we'll be back with more. It's next up is my favorite part of the show, the convention report. But first, a little bit more news from the folks over at Free Lunch Comic Studios. It's a little bit of information about Thirsty Thursday.
Ooh, Thirsty Thursday.
And this is the third Thursday of the month. So does that mean
Tomorrow, tomorrow's D&D day.
night? So if you're into D&D and looking for somewhere to play it, Free Lunch Studios is the place to be.
We've got 3 new players showing up tomorrow.
Ooh, so here's a little more information about that. I'll be back in just a bit. It's Free Lunch Comic News.
Hey, kid, hand me that story on Deadpool. Stat. All right, so Facebook friends, thanks for chiming in. We love it when you do. And you know we'll always try to give a shout out to you while you're watching live behind the curtain while the show is running. Right now we're doing the promo for Thirsty Thursday, which is tomorrow. The third Thursday is the Chris Fazakis hosted Dungeons and Dragons session. Fazakis? Hey, kid. Hey, Fazakis. So, he does such a great job running the session. It's very fun, and he kind of wraps things up very nicely by 10 o'clock. And, you know, people bring their drink if they want to, and we take all the tables and we kind of put them together. But on other nights, it's a regular drink and draw, and people just gather around. And last week I painted a miniature for half, and then I did my Inktober. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I did my Inktober artwork for the other half. It's nice. You just kick back and you work on fun stuff, you know, and you're there with a lot of talented individuals. So it's cool. It's very cool. Very similar in kind to the Monday Night Jam, but there's no kids around, you know?
Yeah, kids are stupid.
Oh, no, they're not. Oh, you just got a thumbs up for that.
Yeah.
Who said that? Who did?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It shows their face, but if I was wearing my glasses, I would see it, but I can't see it from here.
Yeah, mystery.
I'm going to go back and watch. I'm going to find out who it was.
Mystery.
Hey, who's that kid over there? Hey, shut your mouth.
Yeah, shut your mouth, you little rat.
Hey, put that Deadpool book down.
Yeah.
Hey.
Those aren't for you.
God, it's like I'm back in the office.
Yeah, it basically is. Yeah.
Hey,
What are you doing?
shut your mouth.
Does he call you on Facebook too?
Yeah.
Who, me?
It's like you're on the computer and all of a sudden your computer.
Sitting right in front of me.
It's like,
and all of a
I do. I
Why
call
are you
him. He's
calling
like
me
4
on
feet
Facebook?
away from me, and I call him on the computer.
Why are you calling me on Facebook? You have my cell phone.
Calling Tim Gaffey. Calling Tim Gaffey. Do you read me? Over.
I don't know why you do that. You have my cell phone number. Why do you call me through Facebook?
I don't know. Sometimes your name is right there. I could just go for it. It's on my phone,
Well, yeah.
so it is easy.
Okay.
And it sounds better.
Okay. Well, maybe we need a better phone.
Maybe.
Just saying.
You sold my phone. Hey.
Do you have an old man flip phone?
Yeah, this is on the flip phone, everybody.
Do you have an old man flip phone?
sidekick.
It's 8-bit madness that we
Yeah,
can see
8-bit
ourselves.
madness.
We look good to you, but you look like crap to us.
That's right. Well, we can't see them because it's not that kind of.
I can see them. Look, right there.
I know, but it's not like video.
Josh!
He's in the room right behind us and he's talking to
Yeah.
us.
Get to work, Josh.
Yeah.
Reminds me of when Mark stopped a mom from buying her son a Deadpool book.
Yes,
You
I
did that?
I did at Barnes and Noble. The kid was like 8, 9 years old.
Relax, ma'am. You
It
don't
was-
want to be buying this book for
Well, I
your
said
kid.
to her, I go, just
Here's a Playboy.
just to let you know, this book is not. It was like one of the like explicit Deadpool books.
Most of them are, aren't they?
Well, there's like the Max version and there's like the regular Deadpools, which aren't as bad. But it was like a Max book, and I'm like, that's not something.
So you did a
should
good
probably
thing.
be reading.
You did a good thing.
How old was the kid?
Like 8, 7, 8, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
It was like, yeah. And she had no idea.
No.
But the kid, you can see the kid was definitely trying to like,
I need this book.
I gotta check this out. And I was like, for us, it was like, when I was younger, there was this jerk in Barnes and Noble, and I didn't make it
He
fit.
shoved me in the aisle. All right, so we coming back?
We're coming back.
All right, here we go, folks. So stay with us. Don't give up on us yet. We're going to do the convention
Don't give
report.
up on us, baby. Oh, isn't that something from Starsky and Hutch or something?
I don't know, but it's interesting to have you sing on the show.
You never heard
See
that?
what you get when you're on the Facebook Live. You get to
Don't give
hear
up
things
on
like
us,
that.
baby.
All right. A lot of conventions this weekend.
Free Lunch Comic News back after that little break talking about Thirsty Thursday. D&D tomorrow night. So if you want to check out some D&D, go over to Free Lunch Studios.
7 till 10 tomorrow night.
Located in Terriffill, Connecticut.
Oh, yes.
At the mill in Terriffill.
At the Terriffill. My youngest, whenever she talks about my work, she's like, at the Terriffill Mill. She says it like an old man.
At the Terriffill Mill.
You know where my dad works? He works at the Terriffill Mill.
over at the Terriffill Mill. He's worked there since he was a young boy.
I don't know where she picked it up, but it's pretty awesome.
I do the old man voice all the
time. Do you really?
I got it for me.
Meanwhile, at the Terriffill Mill.
Claire thinks my old man voice is hilarious.
Let's hear it.
I just did it.
That was it?
Yeah.
She loves you very much.
You're a crazy old man. All right. Anyways, it's time for the convention report, which has the best music in the history of podcasting.
Hit it! Ooh, what? A lot of conventions this weekend,
You're
folks.
so old and white, Matt.
It's true. It is true. I'm not going to deny it.
Watch.
We're going to start off in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Santa Fe.
Mark Tarrant, this is kind of in your neighborhood. Santa Fe Comic Con at the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino.
Oh, best name ever.
I know, this is the sad week. This is the last time we're going to talk about that show.
No, we're not. I'm going to keep talking about Buffalo Thunder.
We're going to make up a fake one. We're going to do a fake show.
I want to make a comic book called Buffalo Thunder.
Sounds good and bad.
What? It'd be awesome.
Sounds like large mammals with gas. Anyway, this weekend,
Buffalo Thunder.
October 20th through the 22nd, Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's the Grand Rapids Comic Con at the DeVos Place Convention Center. October 22nd, 21st, and 22nd, right up in Boston, Massachusetts, is the Mass Independent Comics Expo, or MICE. This is the Independent Comics Forum. So all ages show, really well done.
Will there be a Matt Wright appearance for that one?
No.
Oh.
October 21st and 22nd. Well, I'd love to go up there, but I can't go up there all the time.
Whoa.
Super Mega Fest. Ooh, same weekend.
I was supposed to go to that, and I can't.
Marlboro, Mass. This is at the Best Western Royal Plaza Hotel and Trade Center. Yeah. That is this coming weekend. Super Mega Fest. Don't be sad. October 22nd in Melbourne, Florida. It's the
wedding instead.
Do you want to talk about it?
No. Kinda.
Go, yeah. You don't want to go, huh?
What?
You don't want to go, huh?
To the wedding?
Yeah.
No, I can't wait to go to the wedding. What are you, nuts? I can't wait to spend a day with my girlfriend at a wedding. It's gonna be great.
We could take this show right off the rails. We can go in a whole other direction. You better be careful. This is where your heckling gets in your way. You just opened a door. The wrong door. Right now, all my friends are laughing because the filter is on. You are lucky. I would throw you so far into the bus.
I know you would. That's why I love doing it right now, because you can't get up, you can't do anything about it.
Claire, are you out there somewhere?
She's gonna listen to this. I'm gonna hear about it anyways.
All right, so Melbourne, Florida, October 22nd at the Melbourne Auditorium. Next weekend, the 27th through the 29th in L.A., Stanley's L.A. Comic Con.
Last one. It's the last appearance.
That's terrible.
It's your last chance.
At the Los Angeles Convention Center.
He'll never do anything ever again until next week, and then he'll come back for another one.
It is a good marketing campaign.
It seems to be working for him.
October 28th and 29th, Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Fantasticon Fort Wayne.
Ooh.
At the Grand Wayne Convention Center.
Grand Wayne.
Grand Wayne.
That's a cool name.
Yep. And then
also that weekend,
October 29th, Portland, Maine. It's the Portland Comic Expo.
Ooh, Portland,
and that's
I love that
at the Portland Exposition Building, and you've said you've been there a number of times.
I have been. Also on the 29th of
Our
October.
friends, Scott Pellin and Greg Kalajian, are going to be putting on the East of the River Comic Show at the Golden Gavel in East Windsor, Connecticut.
I'd like to call it the East River Comics and Collectibles Show.
Yeah, it's such a nice show.
Yeah.
It's nice, and you can come and meet me and Mark and
Tim.
Tim might be there, and you can get a lot of cheap
His mom
comics.
lets him out of the house.
His mom?
Yeah, he's got to get extra permission.
So it's a real
It's
nice
a
time, and it's the Sunday before
My
Halloween.
mom's retired. She's home all the time now.
She's like, get out of here, kid.
Okay, November 1st through the 5th.
Whoa, that's a long con.
That is a long con. It's called Luca.
The long con, as they say.
Oh, for Pete's sake!
Did you get the wrong thing?
No, man, it's in Italy.
Oh, nice.
I made a comment this morning. There's no Canadian shows for me to
You
trip
got
on.
one in Italy.
And there's one in Italy.
Nice.
All right, so if you're going to be vacationing,
Oh, man.
there's no other details aside
Why
from
would there
that.
be? It's in Italy.
I'll take
So,
note. I'll take note of that.
you're going to go?
Yeah.
Tim's gonna go.
Any of my friends in Italy?
I'll
We're gonna send him.
represent free
We're gonna send him
lunch.
as a special correspondent.
But look at the dates, November 1st through the 5th. That is a
They're
show.
very laid back in Italy.
All right.
They gotta take like. Don't they have to take like siestas or something?
That's Mexico.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm saying
but
like
that's
whatever
like-
they call them in Mexico, whatever they call them in Italy.
All right, November 4th
Wait
in
till they call them
Morgantown, North Carolina.
They take smoke breaks.
Yeah.
It's the Morganton
Every hour,
Comic
everyone
Con.
walks outside for a smoke, goes back in afterwards. Why are you stopping him?
Oh,
Maybe
that's
we got-
me.
Because somebody's talking to Tim. Tim's getting more fan
Oh.
mail.
Talk to him
If you're
Facebook
watching on
Live.
Facebook Live, Tim's
Oh.
getting fan mail right now.
Oh,
So
watch out now.
Morganton Comic Con.
Watch out, girls.
How come they don't heckle him during the classes? They gotta heckle him now.
I'm working during the classes.
Holy
He's
smokes!
working now.
The Coolidge Street Recreation Center.
What is this for?
That's the Morganton, North Carolina
okay.
show on November 4th. November
Morgantown or Morganton?
Morganton.
Oh.
November 4th and 5th, Austin, Texas, MondoCon.
Ooh.
That's at the Marchesa
in
Hall
the heart
and
of Texas.
Theater. November 5th, Lutherville, Timonium, Maryland. Steve Canaris, this is for you. It's the comic book and non-sports card show at the Radisson Hotel, North Baltimore. That's November 5th.
Can we send them there as a special correspondent?
I could try. November 5th, Daytona Beach, Florida. That's the one I want to go to. Dibs. Daytona Beach, ICI Center. And that's November 5th. November 5th again, Albany Comic and Toy Show at the Radisson Hotel, Albany, in Albany, New York.
There might be a Matt and Mark appearance of that.
Yeah. Well, Mark was confused. He was like, what were we going to do there? I'm like, we're going to walk around and buy
I thought
stuff.
we were working. I thought you had a booth.
We are always working.
We've never gone to a show together where we haven't had to work.
Where's the formula?
It's gonna be weird. I don't know what to
November
do with
10th
myself.
through the 12th, Durham, North
I'll
Carolina.
walk around with books on me and just be like, buy this book.
Gabby, this is for you. Durham, North Carolina, we'll call it the NC Comic Con. It's at the Durham Convention Center.
Ooh.
November 10th through the 12th, the Kansas City Comic Con. Guess where? Kansas City at the Kansas City Convention
Is that
Center.
in Missouri or Kansas?
Missouri.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. November 10th and 12th. We're going to talk about this for a minute. Providence, Rhode Island, the Rhode Island Comic Con. This is at the Rhode Island
Oh,
Convention
man.
Center. This show is
The New England Mecca.
dirty with
It's
celebrities.
insane.
Dirty with celebrities. It's ridiculous with celebrities.
It's
got
hard.
more celebrities, I think, than
it's
any
hard
other
to.
con I've ever
It's
been to.
it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe.
It's. I remember when it was just a small little con.
It still is a small little con. The
It's
building,
like-
the building does not grow.
There's gonna be. I think there's gonna be more celebrities than there's going to be room for people to see them.
How many days is it? It's
Two.
2 days? Okay.
It is 2 days,
Three?
or maybe three.
I
Maybe
guess
two and a
Friday,
half.
Saturday, Sunday.
I guess they could space it out, but
But they have everyone's gonna
I-
be there. But a lot of guys are like Sunday only. A lot of people are Saturday only.
Sure, absolutely.
I
yeah.
mentioned to Matt, I think they're planning for cancellations.
Well, they always have a lot of cancellations. I
Yeah.
noticed that.
So maybe they're booking as many people as they can, and just
Like they
do
had
it
what's her
good.
face Scarlet Witch was gonna be there and she's already canceled.
There you go.
November 11th, Wheaton, Illinois. It's DuPage Comic Con at the
I wonder if
DuPage
Wheaton's
County
gonna be there.
Fairgrounds. November 12th, 11th, and 12th. I'm sorry. Fantasticon Mount Clemens in Mount Clemens, Michigan, at the Gibraltar Trade Center.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
November 12th in Frederick, Maryland. Schaff Promotions, Frederick, Maryland Comic
There
Con.
you go, Steve Canaris, another one.
Yeah, Clarion Inn, Frederick Event Center. Then November 18th, Fort Myers, Florida. It's the Southwest Florida Comic Con. It's at the Holiday Inn Fort Myers Airport at
We can
Town
send
Center.
James Clore there. His parents got a place in Fort Myers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Annandale, Virginia, November 18th, Schaff Promotions Comic Book and Non-Sports Card Show at the Annandale Fire Station.
Ooh.
Hey, our friend Tom is doing a show November 19th in New Haven, Connecticut. It's the New Haven Comic and Collectible Spectacular.
I've been that. It's
He does those shows. He not only does he get a diverse group of vendors, but he'll entertain you too. So he'll have people entertain
Little known
you.
fact for your kids out there listening to the show, that is the show that I met Matt at.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really? That's
We were doing an
interesting.
art fight,
I would. Oh yes, art.
and High Adventure was playing.
They're very talented.
They are.
That's going to be at the Annex.
And Brian and I are like, we gotta go talk to that guy.
Oh,
And that's how we
it
met.
was his idea, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, and that Tom Fury show is going to be at the Annex YMA Club. I don't know where that is, but it's in New Haven, folks.
Because we went, it was at North Haven. Was it?
He's
North
headed
Haven?
different. Yeah, he's headed to
Was
different
that a
venues.
hotel in North Haven? The one we went to.
He's done it at like Alliance Club 2, I
It
think.
was at like a hotel or something.
When we met, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost done here, kids. November 19th, Columbus, Ohio. It's the Buckeye Comic Con at the Courtyard Columbus West. November 25th and 26th, St. Charles, Illinois, the Chicago Pop Culture Con at the Pheasant Run Resort. That's November 25th and 26th. And our last show that I'll mention, November 26th, it's the Plainville VFW CliffsCon.
CliffsCon.
I've
I'll
got
make my return to CliffsCon.
Oh, you are? You're going to be there.
I'll make my return.
I have a very special event planned for that day.
Okay.
And I'm leaving it at that because I want to make sure everything gets put in
All
a
the
nice row before.
T's are crossed and the I's
so
are dotted.
I'm just letting you guys know you're the first to find out. We are going to do something very cool. I'm going to do something very cool for the people that are there.
He's going to go
that day.
streaking.
No more movies for you before the show. That's it. You're done. You're done. It's filling your heads with too much nastiness.
Streaking. Frank, that's Hank. Frank, that's Hank.
And we have Ann shouting out to us here. She's saying that Wizard World Austin is coming soon.
Ooh.
You know,
They
and
still do those?
to your point, Ange, I also heard that the New York Comic Con is thinking about doing a show in Philadelphia.
I heard that. I posted it on our page.
And I'll tell you this, too.
Too many cons.
When I went on Thursday with Wally Cisniak, the owner and top talent from Twin Robots Comics, it was sold out Thursday at New York.
That's
So
crazy.
I would say that we're a hiccup away from a Wednesday opening for the
Really?
New York Comic Con.
That'd be
I think
crazy.
so. I think so. Yep.
Couldn't they just find a bigger venue?
In New York,
Yeah.
what would that be?
I mean, at this point, why not just go to MSG?
Is that bigger?
Really?
Convention floor wise, square footage wise?
Really?
Vendors? I don't know.
It's got a hockey rink.
I know
Whole
it
theater.
has a rink. I know how big rinks are. You're not
No,
going to be able to
it's
have.
like 6 stories.
Yeah. How many?
Yeah.
How many arenas do they have in there?
Like 3.
Is that true?
Yeah. The hockey rink is on the 6th floor.
Yeah, but would that give them the square footage to be able to run a show with the magnitude that they do with the Javits?
Yeah, they have a whole like convention center underneath the hockey rink.
They do.
Yeah.
I've never been in there.
Really?
Nope.
Like the second person this week that has I've said something to about MSG, and I had no idea about the size of it.
No, I was
It's kinda
outside.
surprising.
They were doing a big Rangers party when we were there.
They should do it like
because
that.
opening night was that week.
Yeah,
Around that
yeah,
weekend,
it was that day. Well,
Should
I
do
think
it
it was
like-
that day.
Yeah, that night. Yeah, opening night was that night. Yeah. That
Do it
weekend.
like the Italian thing and just have it be like a full week
Yeah.
of things.
a 5-day show.
Well, I think it's getting there.
I
You
mean, I
know, San
wouldn't be
Diego
surprised.
Comic Con, San Diego starts on
Is the name of
Wednesday,
that show
doesn't it?
Luca?
It was Luca's something.
Freshissimo.
My name is Luca.
Mozzarella.
I live up on the 2nd floor
Of
That's
the
offensive.
Madison Square Garden.
of Madison Kurt.
All right, so that's it for my convention report.
That's right. Not only do we cover the shows happening in America, we
We
cover
also-
the shows internationally as well.
And we also got to look into Mark's dark psyche when it comes to social events with his girlfriend.
No, I'm excited to go to this wedding. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Let's get the camera on him. Let's see.
It's gonna be fun. I can't
Let's
wait.
see what the
It's gonna
face
be a
looks like.
blast.
What does fun face look like? It's hard to see.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy it for 2. All right, we'll be back with the top 10.
The top 10?
Yes.
All right. Jeez Louise,
off,
no
here's a
break
little
for
more.
me. You're putting everything on me in the middle.
Yeah. Well, first off, we're gonna hear a little bit more about CliffsCon coming up in November. But don't forget, coming up at the end of this month, East River Comics and Collectibles Show over at the Golden Gavel in East Windsor, Connecticut. But we'll be back with more. It is Free Lunch. Comic. News.
It is crazy, Ange. It is crazy. I hope we don't get you in trouble.
What?
She's double. She's multitasking. She's at work and she's at play right now.
Don't worry, we don't say anything inappropriate.
Batman's the top 3 pick.
Hi, Tim from Carrie. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Young love.
Do you want us to leave? Do you want to say anything, Tim?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, girl. What's
Hey,
up,
girl,
girl?
what's up?
Oh, my
What's up,
God.
What you doing later, girl?
So right now they're Aquaman is great. Oh,
Oh, brainwashed already. Wow.
Gets me.
she gets it.
Yeah, at least someone does.
So
I just need the one.
Aquaman. Jeez.
And it's a girl, so
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
I lucked out.
that is a good way.
Always a bonus.
So right now, Carrie, if you're just tuning in, and all of our other friends that might be watching,
Since we're this whole time and never took his jacket off.
Yeah.
We're-
I'm too cool.
it's
too
comfortable. It
cool.
is comfortable in here today.
He's too cool for school, man.
We're doing the promo for Cliff's show, which is at the Plainville VFW in Plainville, Connecticut. He runs it almost every month. It's only 99 cents to get in. It's a great show. It's all comic vendors, right? For the most
How
part.
long have you known Carrie? Does she know you since high school?
This is
Yeah.
getting weird, right? We're talking about
Was he
people's
like one of
dates
those
and
kids?
stuff.
I just pictured Tim
Do you
one
want
of
to
those
do?
guys.
Do you want to
that
do
would-
story time with Uncle Tim?
Yeah, let's do it.
Talk about my relationship with Carrie.
I just pictured Tim being one of those kids in high school that would like have it split up on the lockers and like would just stand there and be like, "What's up?"
Boy, are you off.
You're
How's it going?
You're off.
You're half right because I was trying to be cool.
Yeah, well,
But
I
I
didn't
was
say you're
not.
cool. But I just think one of those guys that does that. That's all.
Tim was a good kid, though.
Yeah,
I still am.
you saw that same leather jacket.
Yeah, I've had this for 10 years.
Wow.
Accurate. Yep.
See?
This is getting odd. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. This show has run off the rails with the Star Wars preview. You're talking about a wedding you're going to.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into Tim's previous life.
He was not
Previous.
talking about the wedding. He was complaining.
I wasn't
about the
complaining.
Yeah, that's true. You were like,
wasn't complaining about the
I'd
wedding.
rather drive a nail into my forehead than go to that wedding.
No, because what happened was I was supposed to
You
go
did
with
say that.
Lewis.
That's true.
I was supposed to go.
Roll
with
the
Lewis.
tape back.
I was supposed to go to Lewis to Super Mega Fest. And then the wedding came up after the fact.
Where's the wedding?
Westfield?
Ooh, where?
I don't know. It's Claire's friend that's getting married.
Claire's
So I'm
friend?
just going with her.
Yeah.
She's in charge of where I'm going. I'm just following.
Love.
So, yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. What are you talking about?
I don't go to weddings anymore.
Those days are behind me.
That's
It's all,
right.
it's all divorce dinners from that.
It's all. They have those? I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
I will.
So there's gotta be something.
See, you guys are at the wedding. You're in the wedding window right now. The wedding window is closed for me.
Weddings and baby showers. A lot of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That window's closed to me too now.
Mm.
But you know, you go through phases. So hey, kids, here you go.
Your next thing's gonna be like Sweet 16 parties.
Oh, there it goes.
There goes the corner.
Just got a couple gray hairs just then. It just popped in.
That's gonna happen. It's getting that way, in that direction.
Watch it, because Tim's mom's watching.
My mom.
All right, so the
He's
Plainville.
going to Sweet 16 parties. They're not gonna do anything.
That'd be creepy.
That'd be
So
What
20.
what baby showers is Mark going to? None yet. It's coming.
None yet, but I'm saying
The window is
That's
coming.
when babies see him and they start crying.
Yes. Yeah.
Got him? Boom.
I don't know what you were talking about. I didn't even hear you. I got headphones on. I can't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Huh?
That's great.
What? All right, you ready?
Yes.
Top 10
Yeah,
time.
pardon me. Yes.
Okay.
All right, folks, we're going to do the top 10 selling books in August. Get ready. Here, we're coming back.
And we're back here in Freelance Comic News. After information there from our good friends at CliffsCon, coming up in November. But again, don't forget, this month we have East River Comics and Collectibles Show happening at the Golden Gavel in East Windsor. It's from 10 to 3 p.m. That show. 99 admission. Matt will be there.
A lot of fun.
The guys from Geekonomics will be there. I'm pretty sure there'll be more artists and tons of comic books and toys to look through. Perfect place to pick up that Christmas gift that you can't seem to find anywhere else.
Oh.
East River Comics and Collectibles Show. But now it's time for the top 10. Where Matt gives us the top 10 books for the month of August 2017. Take it away, Matt.
All right. Well, this is really cool. And we've never broken format before. but I have to do it for this one. We've
Never
never
broken
broken
the
format
before?
for the top 10.
Oh.
Number 98. Wait till you
Number
hear
98.
Wait till you hear what this is.
Okay.
The True Believers Kirby 100th anniversary, introducing the Mighty Thor, number 1.
Ooh, that's pretty neat.
That was a dollar book, kids,
Yeah.
and that's in the top 100.
Wow.
That, can we just, for Jack Kirby, I'm still a little sore about there not being a Fantastic Four one, Marvel.
Well,
But anyway, here we go. Number 10,
number 10.
Star Wars number 35, Marvel. Number 9,
Number 9.
Star Wars number 34, Marvel. Number 8,
Number 8.
Generations, The Unworthy Thor and the Mighty Thor, Marvel. Number 7,
Number 7.
Secret Empire number 9, Marvel. Number 6,
Number 6.
Secret Empire number 8, Marvel. Number 5,
Number 5.
Generations, Wolverine and All New Wolverine, Marvel. Number 4,
Number 4.
Secret Empire number 10, Marvel. And then the 3 number 1 books are all from DC. So
Number
if it seemed a little
3.
weird for you, Tim, things are coming back. Batman number 29. Number 2,
Number 2.
Batman number 28. And the number 1 book for August 2017,
Number 1 is.
Dark Knight's Metal from DC. Just going to rattle off the top 10 selling graphic novels and trade paperbacks. Number 10,
Number 10.
X-Men Blue Volume 1, Strangest from Marvel. Number 9,
Number 9.
Old Guard Book 1, Opening Fire from Image. Number 8,
Number 8.
Superman Volume 3, Multiplicity, DC.
Number 7.
Reborn, hardcover, Image. Oh, I bought that one.
Number 6.
X-Men Gold Volume 1, Back to Basics, Marvel.
Number 5.
Wonder Woman Volume 3, The Truth, DC.
Number 4.
Killer Be Killed Volume 2, Image.
Number 3.
God Country Trade, Image.
Number 2.
Batman Volume 3, I Am Bane, DC.
And the number 1 graphic novel / paperback book thing, number 1.
This is going to make you very happy, Mark. Paper Girls Volume 3,
Nice.
Image. So there you have it, folks.
Nice.
Your top 10 graphic novels and trade paperbacks for the month of August 2017. Thank you so much for listening.
And we're back with our picks. After
Our
this.
picks, yes.
But first, a little news about Geekonomics. 2 guys talking about nerd stuff and are super excited for the next couple months because we have a ton of cool things coming up. Thor, Justice League, Star Wars. We'll be talking about all that and a whole lot more.
Stranger Things.
Monday's show is
These are
all
all
Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that right? Monday's
Yes.
dedicated to that
Yes.
show?
Recap of Season 1 and a preview of Season 2. So Geekonomics coming to you Mondays on the podcast place you can get anywhere you want to get a podcast. Be back with more in just a bit. It is Free Lunch Comic News.
Yes. All right, so who wants to go first for the picks? Why don't one of you guys go first? I feel like I've been running the guts of this show.
Oh, by the way, Brian, that's the rundown for the show Monday, just so you know.
Top 10 weddings Mark doesn't want to go to.
I thought you don't want to go to the
Sam
wedding.
Keith.
It's just-
Oh, and
I don't like going to any wedding.
Sam Keith. And I think Sam Keith is doing stuff with IDW right now. I could be wrong. Hang on. So right now, Mark, why don't you talk to the folks who are watching us live about Geekonomics.
The co-host for Geekonomics is actually on the live as we speak, Brian Kazaska. He's the other half of Geekonomics. We talk about all things nerd, movies, comic books, TV shows, anything and everything. We talk about it and check it all out. And like I said,
That's
on
your
this
boy-
Monday show, we're
that's
going
your boyfriend.
to go deep into Stranger Things,
You can
talk
never
about
remember.
Season 1, and we're also going
You
to
can never remember them.
talk a little bit about what's going to happen in
It's true.
Season 2, or what we expect to happen in Season 2. We'll probably go over the trailer that came out as well. I'll talk about any other stuff that comes up during the week, nerd-wise. So check that out. It's available here on the Podbean. Same place you can find this show. Also on the iTunes as well.
Ange.
Someone new just hop in.
Oh, hi, Maggie. Ange, excuse me. IDW is publishing a graphic novel for women. Have you ever heard of that? And it is all Sam Keith. And the solicitation reads...
F-O-R-U-R. F-O-U-R, not for.
Yeah, F-O-U-R. Yeah, for women. For.
A numero 4.
A pleasant road trip becomes a harrowing tale of survival as 4 friends are accosted by a pair of brutal predators. Told mainly in the claustrophobic confines of their vehicle, these 4 women comfort one another and learn more about each other as their ordeal continues, drawing ever closer to its inevitable conclusion. Then there's an additional solicitation here. Donna, with the help of a counselor, tries to work through the ordeal that traumatized her and her friends Marion, Bev, and Cindy, who she has tried to avoid since the incident occurred. A grim, chilling tale rendered purely by Sam Keith, writer, artist, cover. His unique style...
He's got a thing there for Mark.
Unique style. Okay, well, he's got a graphic novel coming now. It's going to be $18. This is an advanced solicitation for a January release. So it's in the IDW section. So when you talk to your comic store owner, let them know that it is in the catalog for tomorrow's order. You already know about it. All right. So thank you very much. So you were obviously buying the individual floppies. So there you have it, folks. If you watch the live feed, you actually get a personal experience. We actually interact with you guys live on the show. So cool.
Tim's picks first.
Tim, you're going first. Tim's going first. He's got the blue ripped Post-its. We're gonna jump right back in.
All right.
Should I still comment on the Immortal Men, even though I just...
Yeah,
You could just say, "Hey, remember how cool I was before?" No, I'm
remember when I talked about that in my leather jacket? Well,
That was
talking about
fun.
it again in my leather jacket. Be great. All right, you ready?
Totally.
Sweet.
And we just heard the promo for all the Geekonomics podcasts, the Geekonomics family of podcasts.
I was looking for the Immortal Man on any of this, but I think that's him up there.
Oh.
That's fun.
All right, folks, we're coming right back. Excuse me.
Free Lunch Comic News back after that little blurb from our good friends over at Geekonomics, the place where all this all started. Geekonomics podcast, talking about all things nerd. New show Monday, all about Stranger Things. But now it's time for our picks, where we tell you about the books that we think you should check out when they are released. And these are going out in December.
December, right around the corner.
So you can order them tomorrow. Is the last day to order these. So this is your last chance to hear about new books that will be coming out in the future. So take it away, Tim.
Alrighty, my first pick. I talked about it earlier with the comic news, but The Immortal Men. It looks really cool. By I don't know how to say his name, James Tynion the Fourth.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Fancy. And art by Jim Lee,
Ooh.
Scott Williams. It's good stuff. Looks great. Immortal Man. Very cool. Alright, the next one I chose was Damage. I think this is one of the new characters they have coming out. He's kind of like the Hulk, where it's about this guy who's part of the government experiment or something, and once a day, he, for an hour, just goes crazy and like berserk monster thing that just destroys a ton of stuff. They describe him as a time bomb stronger than a nuclear warhead. So it looks cool. The art is great.
Art by Tony Daniel, everybody.
Yep, it's beautifully done. And on one of the cover flaps here, they have Harley Quinn looking all knocked out. So it looks like they're doing some crossovers into other work.
It does look really, really good.
It looks
That's
good.
interesting. That's going to be good.
Yeah, that should be cool. And
All
the
right.
other one,
Here, I'll go next.
you go next?
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were going to do all of ours at once.
You want to do them all at once? All right,
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Then we're not like painted back and forth. It saves time.
This is gonna thrill. Jay.
Okay.
Go for it.
I just discovered Hillbilly. Apparently it's already been out, but I just found it. It looks really cool. It's kind of my style. the dark but fun. It's about a dude that has what they call the Devil's Cleaver. It looks really cool. I tried to go to the shop earlier and find it, but they didn't have it.
Eric Powell goodness.
Yeah, they were saying that people keep calling asking if they have it, and they just haven't had it. But yeah, it looks cool. Looks fun. Check that out.
Right, those are your picks. All right, I will go. Where are mine here? Got to jump further in here. My first pick is from IDW, Tales from the Age of the Cobra. This is an advanced solicitation for January, and it's a 112-page graphic novel, a captivating and timeless tale of love, passion, and violence, and humor in the spirit of 1001 Arabian Nights and Aladdin. It's got a very fun, cartoony style. Looks like great colors. Just looks really nice, and it's an import too. It looks like it was originally published by Eurocomics. So looks really, really nice. IDW, 112 pages, only $25. So that's not too bad for a full color graphic novel.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
The next book I've got picked here is Rumble from Image. I believe this is a returning series. This is Rumble #1 by John Arcudi and Dave Rubin. This is the Soul Without Pity storyline. Just very cool artwork. The Image supplement is trying to betray me here. There, take that back. Thank you, sir. So Rumble #1 from Image looks really, really good to me. Next thing I have picked is the Archie Comics licensing Marvel Digest X-Men #1 little trade paperback graphic novel. They reprint classic X-Men stuff. From the looks of the cover, they're going to do the Krakatoa Island rescue mission with Cyclops and the brand new team. Can't wait to get my hands on that. This is cool. SpongeBob #75. Now, this is mostly done by James Kochalka. He's gonna do like the whole thing, and he's got like a chibi look to SpongeBob, you know. And they're talking about things like the Desert of Doom and the Volcano of Doom and Hypno Madness. So, this is the first of my weird picks this month. Just cutesy, very kid-friendly looking work. So that's
it's for the kids.
Looks
Yeah.
like a doodle book or something.
Yeah, like a doodle.
Yeah,
Like it's a
well, that's kind of
book
his.
anyone could draw.
It's his
like
style.
Like my kind of drawing.
It's very friendly style.
Yeah, it makes you think I could release a book like that.
So it's called Epic Sponge Funnies. I think he's a regular feature in SpongeBob, like with a one-page story, and they're giving him the whole book.
Oh, nice.
This next one, I have to say, I have a little bit of... Sorry about that, folks. Spotlight. This is a spotlighted book through Boom Studios. Jim Henson's Storyteller, Fairies, #1 of 4. Written and illustrated by my buddy Matt Smith. You may remember him from Barbarian Lord and Lake of Fire. This cat is good. This cat is really
Or
good.
from Doctor Who?
No, not that guy.
Oh.
No. But he's got a very clean style. If you're a fan of Bone, this is your guy. And he's doing a Jim Henson-inspired story. So you can't really go wrong on that one.
You know, I almost picked that.
You did? No kidding. All right.
I thought you'd pick the Pizzeria Kamikaze above it.
No.
So I was going to pick the Fairies thing.
The other, the Marvel book I picked, the Marvel 2-in-1. I know a lot of people are excited about this because the Fantastic Four, you know, seems to be an ongoing theme now. All of a sudden,
back or something.
yes, they should. And you know what? They should have done that $1 book.
Well, they don't own the rights to it. So.
You know, they got Jimmy Chung drawing the book, Chip Zdarsky writing it. Like, you can't go wrong. There's a variant cover with Alex Ross. A lot of people are going to go nuts for that book. So there's my Marvel pick that, you know, if you want to learn about a book that's coming out. Okay, this one's a little off the radar. It's actually a two-parter, Double Fine Action Comics, Volume 1 and Volume 2. All the chores in this book were done by Scott Campbell. Does this look like...
I got something to say about this.
About what, this?
No, I have something good to say about this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This you might not know. Double Fine is a video game company.
And is it Scott Campbell?
I don't know. But
He's renowned for making video games such as Psychonauts, Broken Age, and Grim Fandango. Is that the guy?
Yeah.
That would be him.
He came out as art director for Psychonauts and started drawing comics as a morning warm-up. These comics were then uploaded to DoubleFine.com, and the world was made amazing. Well, each book contains, it looks like 300 strips. Oh no, 300 in the first, 200 in the second. This looks like so much fun to me. They're an interesting size. It's 9 by 9. Is it going to be hardcover? I can't tell, but it's they're $20 each. 128 pages in the first volume, 120 in the second volume. If you were going to compare it to something, I would say like James Kachala's SpongeBob. They look very, very fun. Oni is obviously getting behind this because throughout the solicitations here, you can see these little, Greebles walking around in other people's solicitations, which I think is really, really cool. So those are my picks. So Double Fine Action Comics. I'm shocked, Tim, that you've heard of this.
Double Fine, like Psychonauts, one of my first favorite games. I'll tell you a bit about it later because we're not a video game podcast, we're a comic podcast. But it is a great art style, and Double Fine is known for their interesting style. And,
very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
There's a crossover.
So there you go.
I think you'll dig it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically the same thing, really, if you think about it. Video games are just basically moving comic books.
You interact with them.
So did you know that he had a comic coming out?
No, I know.
So there you go.
There you
Boom.
go.
That's why I swim around in the back.
Yeah.
We scooped him.
I swim around in the back of the book. You'll never know what you're going to find.
So my first pick is...
Oh, hang on. I don't mean to cut you off.
Well, you did.
But it's
Go ahead.
Oni Press. That's who's doing that book that we
Yeah.
just talked
Yeah.
about. Sorry.
This is my first pick out of the Marvel area. It's Star Wars The Last Jedi, Storms of Crate #1. This December, the soon-to-be thrilling Star Wars The Last Jedi rocks movie screens across the world, and the reverberations are felt all around the galaxy far, far away. First up, learn the secret of the mineral planet Crate, long before it became a battleground between the Resistance and the First Order. Luke Skywalker and Leia Organa lead the rebellion there in search of a new home. From writers Ben Acker and Ben Blacker, Star Wars Join the Resistance, and artist Marco Cicchetto, Star Wars Shattered Empire, comes this backstory of this winter's biggest adventure. So it's 40 pages, one shot, rated T, $4.99.
I like 40-page comics.
Yeah.
For $4.99, that's not bad.
Right on, yeah, not terrible at all. A book that I'm totally addicted to, Darth Vader #9. As the threat of the Jedi continues to menace the fledgling Empire, Vader finds himself on the trail of Jedi his master has commanded him to keep alive. Interesting.
Ooh.
32 pages, rated T, $3.99. Now delving into the big book of previews. We'll see what else I've come across.
He's leaving the House of Ideas and he's going into
The House of Non-Ideas.
detectives.
Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, numbers 1 and 2, written by James Tyrion IV.
Hey, that's the same guy who wrote Tim's book.
Yeah. Arts and covers by Freddie E. Williams II.
Ooh.
Variant covers by Kevin Eastman. He's always got his fingers in the Ninja Turtles.
I think Freddy's pure digital with his own.
Oh, really? Wow. The team behind the Smash Hit crossover series is back to reunite the Dark Knight and the Heroes in the Half Shell when Donatello goes... This thing's bending here. Goes looking for a new mentor to help him improve his fighting skills. He opens a doorway to another reality, hoping to summon the Turtles' one-time ally, Batman. But instead, he gets sent to Gotham City and someone else comes through the open portal.
Oh.
Bane! Suddenly, there's a new gang boss in New York, and he's out to unite the others bad guys under him. Can Downey get back in time to bring Batman with him to help his brothers before Bane causes irreparable destruction? Co-published by IDW. Number 1's on sale December 6th. Number 2's on sale December 20th. Each are 32 pages, full color, $3.99, rated T.
I was gonna say that's what the last Batman, the last Dark Knight needed was mutant turtles.
Just in time.
Do you think you're powerful? Finally, find out what happens to Doc, Clara, and the whole family after the end of the third film of Back to the Future. Part of IDW's Artist Edition cover month. Back to the Future Tales from the Time Train #1, written by Bob Gale and John Barber.
I know what kid who's going to write
Artist
that.
Megan Levins. in 1893, and at last Doc Brown fulfills his promise to Clara as he has completed the project he's been working on, the time train. But where in time and space will the Brown family go on their inaugural trip? And what could possibly go wrong if and when they get there? Lots. Join Gail Barber and Megan Levins as they kick off the newest Back to the Future series, full color, 32 pages, $3.99.
Marty.
Marty!
Great Scott.
Just in time to take out all those Rick and Morty people.
It will be painful for you.
Now this is a book, I saw this big picture thing of it inside the previews. I was like, ooh, that looks cool.
What is this?
But I think this is something that's not something I would usually read, but I think other people that I know would be into.
Oh.
And all ages, all new series from Jason Inman and Ashley Robinson with art by Ben Matsuya?
Oh, I can't say that far.
Jupiter Jet #1.
Ooh.
Series launch. 16-year-old Jacqueline Jackie Johnson rides the sky in an experimental jetpack, and she does what any other teenage girl would do. Steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Oh.
But when she steals a mysterious object from the wrong people, can she survive the robots and ray guns they send after her? So multiple covers, 32 pages, $3.99. New book coming out, so check it out. I think a lot of people dig it. I really like this one cover here, which I know Matt would get
It's
into.
very fun artwork.
Look at that.
Oh, geez, is that Rockefort? Is that Kenny Rockefort? I don't have my glasses on.
Myers. That's
Oh, is it John Boy Myers?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. I saw that and I was like, I'm gonna talk about that.
One of our friends who's watching on the live feed had just did a shout out for IDW First Strike. Gabe is chiming in and saying he's enjoying First Strike a lot.
Yeah. So that's all my picks.
That's all your picks for the month?
I think that's all of them.
Good for you, man, picking a book a little deeper in the catalog.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Soon,
And of course, you're gonna tell folks.
and we're going to get you
If you
there.
listening to the live feed, you'll be able to see. I got the new Thor digest, Archie digest. We talked about it a little bit earlier. I think it's really cool. I flipped through a little bit, haven't had a chance to read it yet, but all the stuff inside it looks really awesome. There's a whole bunch of kind of spans the world of Thor like the other ones did as well. But I suggest if you're like me and don't really have the time to go out and get like comic books every week and do all that kind of thing, grab these little guys. They're quick, easy. Matt's been talking about them. We've been promoting them like crazy. These things are pretty awesome. They've got the the first one was Spider-Man, second one was Avengers,
Yep.
third one is Thor, fourth one Matt talked about X-Men. Check those out, Archie Comics.
They're great. They're like $7,
They're
right?
super awesome. You
There's
just
like
toss,
8 books
like
in there.
Matt always says, you toss it in your back pocket, you find a place somewhere in a nice place to sit down and read, and you go through some old comic books and read through the history of some of your favorite superheroes.
Now, you said you got yours sent to you. Have either of you guys seen them in a grocery store yet?
I've never seen them in a grocery store. I've been searching high and low.
I would imagine
That'd
that's
be
going to be the
great.
target. I know Walmart's had them.
Well, they popped up in random places. I've never seen them inside. Like, I go to the grocery stores and like checkout lines where you usually see your Archies. I've been looking for them there. Have not seen them. So
Yeah, I haven't seen them that
That totally is something that like my mom or my grandmother would have bought me when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
exactly.
Oh my God!
If
totally.
they just saw it
Yes.
in line, they
Yeah.
would have
Totally,
it,
yes, and I think
Yeah.
that's a great thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing, and for the historic comic fans, it covers different generations. Like they'll start with the origin, right, or not
Yeah.
the origin, but it's
close to it.
a story from its origin. So you're getting classic Kirby and Stan Lee in there. Then it jumps to Buscema, and then it jumps to some of the newer generation stuff. It's clean, it's good. I love it.
It's also a good way just to like kind of like, well, from what hanging out with Matt and doing that kind of thing, it's a good way to kind of just see how comic books have like progressed from
It is very cool
then
to see
now.
the
It's, like,
evolution of
definitely
it.
the different in the way that the realistic way of the drawing and everything. And
Well, just looking at the edge of the
art
book,
forms.
right?
Yeah.
And you can see, you can close
Yeah, they
it.
went
You
to-
can see where it's full bleed print
Yeah.
to the old days where they had to honor
Yeah.
the bleed.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I want them to do Star Wars reprints that way.
That was my thing I was going to bring up during this part, which I thought would be a good time to do it. What books would you want to see switched from the Marvel universe?
IDW has bought reprint rights to Star Wars. You know, they're doing the kids stuff.
Yes.
And then they also do, and I don't know if you've ever seen these, and they've had a lot of success with these. They'll do these like pocket mini comics, and they've done it for Star Wars,
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, and My Little Pony. And these things sell like crazy, and they will reduce a full-size comic to something a little smaller than that,
Yeah.
but it's saddle stitch print, stapled.
Yeah.
It's not a digest. but they'll put stickers in there, and then they'll call it a poster. And it's just a folded piece of paper,
Yeah.
but it's got all this stuff in there. It's like $4,
Yeah.
and you're getting these
But I'm
books.
saying in this Archie Digest way they're doing these.
I think everything
Which
Marvel
one do you
has
think
ever
they'll
done.
What do you think? What would be the one that you want to see done this way?
Like,
I know your Fantastic Four kick has been going for a while now. You
yeah,
think they would want to do a Fantastic Four one? I'm surprised Iron Man hasn't come up yet.
I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will.
I'm sure what they're doing nicely is they're timing them with the release of movies.
Mm.
You know, I think X-Men is the first one where there's not a movie coming out somewhere near it. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
show.
Yeah.
A lot of shows.
As far as a digest, I'm going to speak selfishly. I think Dark Horse should do a Conan reprint one.
I'm talking about Marvel.
You're talking about Archie.
Only Archie Marvel.
Oh,
ones.
Archie
what would you
Marvel?
want to see done in this
Star
format?
Wars. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
There's tons of material, but they're making big dollars on it, so I don't think they would do that.
Mm.
I go immediately to the bigger guys that I don't really pay much attention. Like
Well, you'll know you're going to get a Black Panther one next spring.
Black
A
Panther,
Hulk is a
Hulk.
no-brainer. I think we'll get one soon.
Doctor Strange.
That would be a good one.
A
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Did you just say Deadpool?
Yeah.
No,
No.
Why not?
because it's an Archie book. That would never work.
There's enough stories in the Deadpool universe that could flow in this.
That are all ages, not enough. Generationally, no, not enough.
Because you got to go like deep though. This is like it goes all the way back to the
That's
beginning
deep.
of Marvel. So you have to
Yeah,
like
that's deep.
think
Captain
about
America.
those characters. Captain America on his own would be one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So could you get away with the Nazi stories?
No, it wouldn't be those. It would be the.
Could you get away with World War II stories?
You might get one or two.
Like the bad Superman cartoons from back in the day that are very inappropriate to watch nowadays.
Maybe some of the Defenders, like Iron Fist, might
Like
be
a
good
Luke
with
Cage?
that. Something
Luke
like
Cage
that.
and
Luke
Iron
Cage.
Fist.
Daredevil.
They did have in all ages. It was Heroes for Hire, right?
Yeah.
When they teamed them up. Is there enough material for that?
How long can these go? You can go for.
I don't know how long their arrangement is, but I know
Yeah.
that I think they release every other month. Can I borrow? Can I see?
Yeah.
I think they say in the fine print. I believe. Oh God. 6 times a year. I hope this works.
Well, they're 3 in, and they've all been very popular, so I don't see why they wouldn't keep going.
A Guardians of the Galaxy. Could they do it? Would it work? I don't
Is it
know.
old enough?
You said they already did Spider-Man?
They did.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
was
was
the
the
first
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
That
then.
seems like a no-brainer.
But then the thing is, I always notice on these, and I had brought this up to Matt before. It says first issue starring Thor.
Yes. So they're going to
So you can always
revisit.
go back and say
They're going
second
to
issue
revisit.
starring
Yep.
Spider-Man.
They are going to revisit.
Second issue starring the Avengers. You know, so there's always that kind of thing too.
We've got Ange here, our friend from the internet here.
Yes,
She's
my number one
recommending
fan.
The Battle of Blood and Ink by Jared Axelrod and Steve Walker. All right, so Ange, I know the timing might be off on this, but we'll ask, who's publishing that?
And she was also telling us about the book For Women, FOUR.
Well, she knew about it, yeah.
That is out there as a graphic novel, which
Yeah.
the
She was getting the
association is
floppies.
very interesting.
Yeah.
So we should also say check that out as well.
Ange is our flagship
Number one
listener.
fan. Number one fan.
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
So I
But
think
that'll
the
do it
last.
for the picks.
Yeah. So do we have a commercial we have to
We
do,
got
and then
Twin Peaks Unwrapped. We're gonna talk about those guys, and then
do we want to run Twin Peaks Unwrapped and then do the last?
so we're gonna do Free Lunch Menu. We're gonna end the
And
show
then
with
we'd
that.
end the show. Okay.
All
Cool.
the stuff going on at Free Lunch Studios coming up in the relatively near future.
Yes.
But right now, here's a little blurb about the guys over at Twin Peaks Unwrapped that do a show about everything Twin Peaks. Matt loves it. He listens to it as he runs.
It is
So,
true.
Stick and listen to that, and we'll be back in just a little bit with more the Free Lunch Comic News.
This is the well, and this is the water. Drink from the well. Drink deep from the water. Tor published a graphic novel, huh? That's cool. Oh, all right. So we're doing the. You know what, Ange? I'll mention that right when we come back before we get to the free lunch menu. I gotta look at. I gotta go by memory.
Write it down real quick. We got time. What do you have coming up?
The 30th is the
28th is
29th is East Windsor.
28th is Monster Mountain.
Yep, for the kids. 27th is Zombie Night. King of Monster Mountain on the 26th. That's why it's like, holy smokes.
Yeah. You got a D&D tomorrow.
D&D tomorrow.
Anything this weekend?
Oh, yeah, I'm lecturing in Guilford.
Anything Monday, just regular jam?
Yeah.
Anything for Halloween? Doing anything Halloween night?
No. Nope.
Because it's Tuesday. So
Yeah,
Tuesday's
it's
off.
nice. Writers' Conference.
Is Monday a special Halloween jam where people can dress up in costume?
Yeah.
We should probably talk about that.
Yeah, I got that right there. Okay, I'm ready.
That'll only give us 2 weeks, so I'll give you till next time we do a show.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Ooh, all right.
Glad I was here to help you out with that.
Mark Lewis. Mark Lewis! Hey, Mark, how are you, buddy? This is Tim and Mark. I have to have a Mark somewhere around every hour of my life.
It's true.
Mark is my first boss in the industry.
Wow.
Yep, a very talented
We're
artist.
sorry.
He was. We don't apologize to him. You want to do story time? We could do a fucking story time right now. Like, I could tell you the terrible tricks he would play on me. Oh my god, he did one. I couldn't type, and the computers were networked, and he had it so that his computer would put up a caution message that would pop up on my screen. Hey, you're not typing fast enough. Do you want to consult the manual? And I would just exit out of it. And he had it pop up like 3 times. And then I turn around and I see him like vibrating in his chair from laughing. I'm like, you prick. And then he did another one where he shrank my monitor screen 1 pixel width a day.
That's pretty good.
So after like a week, I'm like, what the hell's going on with my computer?
Computer's shrinking.
And then that doesn't even get into the fake business cards that I had to
nice.
file through.
Nice. All right.
Great boss. Great guy to work with. Learned a ton.
That's
You're my man, Mark. You're my man.
All right. We'll be back with menu time.
All right, here we go. Boop, boop. This is the well. You'll figure out what that is.
I don't get that reference. Thanks.
Free Lunch Comic News back at it with it's time for the Free Lunch Comic Menu where we hear everything that's going on in the world of Free Lunch Studios. Take it away, Matthew.
All right, well, this is a crazy time for us at Free Lunch. I'm going to skip right ahead to, well, tomorrow night we've got the Drink and Draw, which is the Dungeons & Dragons Drink and Draw, which is very, very fun. Yep, and we have a good time. Tim just played his first time.
True.
And it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's very cool.
And this time I'll have my own character.
Yeah, and everybody sits around. They have such a good time. It's, you do this D&D thing all the time.
D&D is pretty cool.
Fast forward to next week. We have on the 26th, so next Thursday, we return to the Drink and Draw concept. We're going to do the adult King of Monster Mountain tournament. That's going to be Thursday night, the 26th. The 27th at Free Lunch, we're having another open drawing and painting for teens class. We just had one for D&D, which was a lot of fun. We did D&D character design, and then we played a little bit of D&D, and then we did a D&D miniature painting thing. Yes, that's in the water. So this time on the 27th is Zombie Night, which will be very fun. It's going to start at 4 o'clock and it'll run till 9. I'm going to teach the students how to draw severed body parts and stuff. We'll eat some pizza. We'll watch a zombie movie. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Brian's speaking to you as we speak.
I know, it's great. He totally caught what I was doing in the last segment. So if you want to vote on what movie we watch, you can actually go to the Free Lunch Studio Facebook page and vote for. We did a poll to figure out what popular zombie movies there are, and now we're picking which one we're going to watch.
I haven't voted. I'm not even going.
Oh, well, that's good. I like that. So that's the 27th. The 28th is the King of Monster Mountain Children's Tournament. That starts at 10 o'clock, and it'll run till 1. It's a lot of fun. Basically, if you've never heard of King of Monster Mountain, I actually have a comic book game. The game exists inside the comic. It comes with a vinyl game board and little game pieces, but you design a monster and you send it into battle and they fight each other. It's a lot of fun. Tim is totally aware of this. He's been helping me with some King of Monster Mountain stuff in the office. So that's October 28th.
I am also well aware because I sell it like crazy.
Yes, you do, and there's none left. So I actually have to order new game boards.
Yes.
The 29th is the East of the River Comic Show, and all of us will be together again at the Golden Gavel. We talked about that earlier in the show. The 30th is the Monday Night Jam, right before Halloween. We do the annual Candy Swap Jam, which is a lot of fun.
Spooktacular.
Oh my God, it's great. Kids bring candy, and they can trade bid with other participants, and you can actually leave with a real diverse supply of candy. It's pretty awesome. Your sister is one of the people I let come to the kids' jam because she kind of understands it. She has a very deep understanding of how it works, and she's become the kingpin of candy during the annual Monday Night Jam.
She is just, I think that's her shtick everywhere. Not even just.
She's an awesome lady.
She's kind of the kingpin of candy.
She invited me to a murder mystery dinner last weekend, and I took the wife, and it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And, it was good food, great times. So that's the Monday Night Jam Candy Swap, and you can wear your costumes. That applies to the adult jam too. We're all going to be wearing our costumes that night. The following weekend, November 4th, is the Writers Con it's a writers forum at the Bethany Library. I will be at that, and I think your sister's going to that too.
Okay.
But that is a writers forum. They'll touch base on the medium that we're here celebrating, plus for prose books and other in articles and what have you. So I'm very excited about that. And then my last thing that I'm going to talk about is this weekend I'm lecturing at the Guilford Library. They're having a comic celebration Saturday. Tim is going to actually be in the Wethersfield Library on the 28th. He's running the art fight.
Wow.
Yeah, and he'll have some free lunch stuff. And,
wow.
Yep.
Some big boy thing.
Would someone do the art fight without you?
I know he came with me and supported me at Camp Anime.
I know. Well, I was at.
While you were at the other thing, yeah. So it's funny. I got to see you guys today together. Yeah. So we're all over the. Meanwhile, I was stuck in traffic hell.
Yes, because you went the wrong way.
I totally went the wrong way.
What's the thing in Brickfield going on?
Oh, this is the queen pin of candy. Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
Oh, your mom is smart.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. I think that's everything. In the next couple weeks, we're going to keep doing the Monday Night Jams. We're going to keep doing the Wednesday Night Comic and Manga Club is in full swing, and we'll be meeting later today. And the Drawing and Painting for Teens class is still going strong. And like I said, that Zombie Night is a Drawing and Painting for Teens class that's basically open to the public, so people can come in without the commitment. So if they want to see what it's all about, this is a great way to test. And obviously, it's twice as long as the normal class. Usually it'll go from 4 to 6:30 every week, but because it's a special night. So we'll do zombies this month. I think next month is superheroes, and then December we're doing the Star Wars one, which is a lot of fun. The Star Wars one, I have the Star Wars tabletop role play game.
Yeah.
I actually have custom pieces that I made so that you can have a squad of stormtroopers go out versus a squad of battle droids versus a squad of rebel soldiers and stuff. So I did custom game pieces for that, so you can actually play plastic. Really nice, really sharp looking stuff. Yep. People see it and they're like, "This, you made these?" Yeah, man, I made these.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, they're cool.
I'm cool.
The Force is strong. Ever since you said Bane, I can't disconnect with that.
Bane's just crossing over.
You want me to go to the water? I don't want to go to the water. That's it for the free lunch stuff.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
It was a nice way to end it with your Bane impression.
Yes, it was fun.
Yeah. I'm still stuck in the Buffalo Thunder thing in my head, trying to come up with an idea how to make that into a comic book.
It would be. It does sound. It's a good Western sounding theme.
Yeah. Buffalo Thunder.
Buffalo Thunder.
Give me a.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all I think about.
A Western. A Western book.
A gaseous Western where they eat beans and heat the Old West.
That's the guy in the West.
Yeah.
Old Deep West story.
You ever hear that breeze from over yonder hill?
I can already picture it. The guy, like an old guy sitting on the front porch,
Good
talking about.
Thank you.
Talking about like. Used to hear the buffalo thunder rolling, and it was the buffalo herds rolling over the hills.
Look at that, there's a tumbleweed and...
I don't know. It might be my first thing. We'll see what happens.
Oh, maybe the new shuffle will be a Western.
Ooh, don't tease. I would be all about that.
Are you really into that stuff, the
I'm
Western?
deep in the Western stuff.
Well,
Western's cool.
well, I got a story for you. Buffalo Thunder and Gunpowder Lightning from Mark Lewis on the Facebook feed. Very nice, Mark. Very, very nice.
Sounds like a Western superheroes.
Mark Lewis, big shout out to you. You know what I just picked up with the Adam Warlock reprints, Gil Kane. I know you're a huge Gil Kane fan. Western of Farts.
Yeah.
Ange, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ange.
Yes. So.
And thank you, everyone, for
Thank you,
tuning
everyone.
in.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Free Lunch Comic News.
You can find the news on the Free Lunch Comic News Facebook page.
Yes. Also on our Podbean page, where you can also check out Dungeonetics and Geekonomics as well, all under the Geekonomics podcast family.
And we'll share it on the Free Lunch Studios Facebook page.
We will. And of course, if you are wanting to see us in person, we will be at the East of the River Comics and Collectibles Show on October 28th from 10 to 3. We'll be there, or if you're in the New York area in November, Matt and I are going to go check out Albany Comic Con the first time, where we won't be actually working, so it'll be interesting to see us out from behind a table and out wandering around. We actually do that. We actually are able to check out things this time for once. It'll be interesting.
Great seeing our friends on the Facebook feed.
Yes.
And then another thing I learned, how to strip these live videos from Facebook, and they were actually up on YouTube on the Free Lunch Studio YouTube page.
Well, there you go. So check that out as well.
Yeah, there you have
All
it.
that and a whole lot more
Woo!
interesting things coming down the road at Free Lunch Studios. Stay tuned here for all that and more.
FreelunchComics.com.
Free Lunch Comic News. See y'all next time.
Bye, everybody. Say bye, Tim.
Bye.
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 Play us out. That's it for us, guys. Thanks for tuning in on the live Facebook feed. It was great seeing you guys. We'll be back in probably 2 weeks to go over the comic news and comic watch.
Convention report.
And the convention report and anything that you want to contribute. So we thank you guys. You had a big role today, and we really appreciate that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Let's wave to them, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.